We getting old, goddammit. Let's get it. We made niggas put them rose bottles up. We made the whole city boss they like fuck. Boss they like fuck. We made niggas wanna go and hit hush. Bitch, we made niggas, you know we love to stunt. We made niggas put them rose bottles up. We made the whole city boss they like fuck. Boss they like fuck. We made niggas wanna go and hit hush. Bitch, we made niggas, you know we love to stunt. We made niggas wanna go and hit hush. Nas, Nori, and Shine. Rhyme with Don Michael when we sitting on shines. Yeah, bitch, this a white tee, this East Laurent. Yeah, how you like that? Told my plug, give me 50, came right back. Now the whole hood jumping like some jumping jacks. Yeah, I love rats, plus I got cheese. Got white bitches, Puerto Rican, Japanese. Rolling green peas, we call it Cali best. Play stupid, get hot ones to your flesh. In the coupe, about to put the dash to the test.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Georgia Tech Dynasty. John Eads back with you, and we're ready to start a new season. It's go time. We did the off season. We did our plays of the season. Check out both of those videos if you missed them. I'll tag the off season here and plays of the season here. For those who don't know, plays of the season, top plays from last year, just looking back at the best moments. Came out really well. Hell of a season, too. I mean, if we get anything like we had last year, this upcoming year, it's going to be a really fun time, especially that back half of the season. We had, I think, almost every game, sans the ones we lost, came down to the final play of the game in overtime or walk-off field goals or whatever it may be. So check out last season if you missed it. If you're new here, thanks a lot for tuning in. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're over 800 subs. Road to 1,000. It's always been that way. That's the next goal for us. Let's get there this year. I mean, why not? We got a big season coming up. Anyways, we got the preseason today. Position changes, schedules, redshirting players, all that good stuff. This is one of my favorite aspects of this game. I say it every year. I'll say it again. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right, so we got a bit of a log jam here. We got three guys that are seniors, whether they be fifth years or true seniors, that are in the top three. And we actually have another senior down here who plays running back. I wonder if we can move one or two of these guys around to a different position to see if we can get them on the field this year, because Jacob Allen, I thought, was younger than a senior, but he has barely played, and I like to use all the resources we have. So let's see if we can maybe find a spot for this guy to play on our team somewhere. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at this, and Jacob Allen, I mean, he's got pretty decent speed. He actually has better speed than Andy Robinson, who's our third best receiver, but it just doesn't make much. I mean, it's 52 catch. He can't go there. So I don't think that any of these guys are going to be able to play any other position than running back, and it's unfortunate. I mean, I didn't recruit Allen or Simmons or Grant or TJ Keith down here, who has not played at all. But there's just nowhere else to put them. All right, so take a look at this here. We're on the offensive line. We got Dante Tyler, Jr., redshirt junior, who's projected to start. But you go over to right tackle, we got Michael Ryan, the incoming insane athlete, true freshman, 80 overall, who is going to get passed up by Brandon Bentley because he's going to train, right? So I'm going to move Michael Ryan over to left tackle. He's going to be the future at left tackle. He's going to be an NFL draft pick, I guarantee you. We're going to clip this for 3-4 seasons from now. And slide him to left, so that way we have the senior on the right and we have the better player on that left side. He's got to play as a freshman. Additionally, we have no depth at center. So we have two centers here for the next year or so. We'll leave three, but I got to slide one of these guys over to left guard because we have two over there actually. Yeah, because Mike Dean's coming in to start. So we need a right guard. So let's slide that junior over to right guard. Bang, there we go. All right, we're at right end, and we have a spot open on the left side. Best player's Washington. The backup is Justice, the incoming true freshman, I believe. So we're gonna move Michael Huggins to that other side. There we go. So now we got the freshman McCoy behind Fuller, who's gonna get some extra, extra points through training. The starter here, it's gonna be between Washington and Huggins, whoever wants it more. And then Justice will back them up. And that's that. So 3 deep, 4 deep at both spots. I just want to show you guys this before we move forward. I mean, we really need to get an elite D tackle this next class. We got to get somebody to come in. This is not going to cut it. Our best D tackle is the incoming freshman at 72 overall. Like these guys have already had a year. This guy 3 years in the system. This is why Georgia Tech was a one-star school when we took them over. They have no talent in the trenches. We got to fill D tackle. We were terrible against the run last year. You guys know that. So we got to fill that this cycle for sure. It's going to be a problem this year again, I guarantee. Okay, so we got two beastly, beastly is a Stevenson's beastly. I don't know about this guy, Rhodes. Rhodes, that's what I meant. He's played a little bit, Mark Rhodes, but we need some help at the other two positions. Middle linebacker's not looking great. Neither is the other outside linebacker spot. I mean, they're okay, actually. But let's put him where he projects the best at 82 and see what happens. So then we got Stevenson. We got this guy, Derek Dean, who's 77 overall. Not great. He's pretty fast, though. And then we got Burley and Rhodes here. I think we're going to slide Rhodes to Mike unless Burley's a better Mike than he is. He's not. So let's leave Burley there. Let's slide Rhodes to Mike. And then we got 80 overalls before training across the board. And Dean is just, he's going to have to be the backup. He's just not that guy, clearly. So I think that's what we're going to roll with. All right, we got two athletes. Harrell is the wide receiver. I'm like 90% sure he's going to play receiver. Yeah, I mean, he's 78 overall. We don't need another running back, so no sense putting him there. You could play tight end, which is interesting. He's only 197 pounds, though, so I don't know how that works. How about defense? I think he was like a very average. Yeah, he has no coverage skills, so that's why he's going there. Let's check out receiver now that we did that. We should be looking really good. Look at that. He's already number 3 on that list. He's going to get passed up by Livingston and Andy Robinson here, but he's still going to be right in the mix. He should get some touches here and there. I might put him in certain packages too because nobody really sticks out here if you look at the speed numbers except Ken Bryant, but he's only 67 overall down here. He's not ready to play yet. So, and then Justin Elbert, who I think was either a running back or some kind of an offensive player, but he could play defense too. Yeah, he could play a little defense. So, you know, we got Porter. We don't really have a strong safety after Schwen, really, that I could tell. I'll double check here. Yeah, Lorenzo Jackson, but he's not like special. And he's already better than him. He's going to be as good as Elbert once he trains, right? Man, that's tough. We don't really need receivers now because Harrell's sliding in there. We got some young dudes still in the, come up. How about running back? Do we need someone like next year once those seniors all leave? We got 4 seniors in here. I guess it'd be Josh Tucker next year, and he's pretty solid. He's going to train and get even better. And then after that, though, it's a big drop-off. So maybe we should put Elbert where we need him most. But we don't really need him that bad this year. He's not going to play much at receiver because Harrell's there now. Free safety, we don't need. Corner, we don't need. Strong safety, we kind of need, but like we could probably just address that in recruiting this year. So he's got 94 carry, but 49 juke move. Like, how can you be that good at carrying, but you can't juke, man? That's so frustrating. I'd love to put Elbert at running back, but we just can't with the 49 juke move. That's not going to do anything. So we're going to put him at strong safety. He's got good coverage and a 2-year guy. So we're going to put him there, and he should be the starter at strong safety come next year. All right, let's see what we got. This is always one of my favorite parts. So look at this. Earl Edwards, 95 overall as a junior. His speed goes up, awareness, throw power, throw accuracy. That's what I want to see. Look at that, 85, 93, man, perfect. There's the extra added element of difficulty with the sliders we play with, but he's got good measurables, good, intangibles as well. Mike Butler's 82 overall as a sophomore, and by the time he's ready to start, he should be at 90 overall or close to it. Dual threat guy, so he's waiting in the wings. At running back, here we go. Chris Grant didn't get as much as I would have liked from a speed standpoint. He's still at just 86 overall for speed, which sucks because, normally it'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever, he's still going to be pretty fast. But I play on those sliders where, like, it matters. If you're not a 90 speed, you're going to be slow, and he has those games where he's slow. His acceleration's up, but you need that raw speed to be pretty high, like it is down here for Little and for Hawkins and other guys that we've brought in that are freshmen, because that's what we're recruiting for. Even if they're a lower overall, if you've got speed, I can work on the other stuff. You can get taught how to catch a football and pass protect and all that stuff, So, anyways, Dante Simmons right behind. He's faster than Grant, really. So maybe this year, instead of last year, Grant kind of got a lion's share of the carries. We'll split them between him and Simmons. And maybe Allen will get some as well. He's even faster from a speed standpoint than Grant is. So we got 3 really good backs here. And then TJ Keith, too. I don't think he's going to touch the football ever, but you never know. And we could also put in Little and Hawkins because they've already redshirted. Maybe in some formations where we need some speed and to swing the ball out to some dudes. All right, wide receiver Nelson. His speed doesn't go up. That's the problem with our team right now. We just don't have, like, raw materials, if you will. We don't have raw speed. 87. His acceleration is a 97. That's elite, but I need that raw speed to be up. Same with Brown. I mean, this guy plays faster than it shows, but still. In any case, Nelson's 93 overall. I mean, that's unbelievable. Brown's at 87. If he comes back for his senior year, I doubt he will, but we'll see. He will also be in the 90 overall category. Robinson is the closest thing we have to 90 overall speed from a starter standpoint. Alex Williams has it down here. We haven't played much. He's 81 overall. Livingston's at 79. So, we got a really solid wide receiver room here. And we got a lot of speed coming up. I mean, Williams, Woods, Bryant, they're going to be the key guys, I think, in a year or two. So looking forward to that. Look at this. We got a beastly center coming back. We got two guys, really. Bates. I must have moved this guy to a different position, right? He goes up +7 overall. We might have to move him to one of the guard positions, man. That's unreal. We got the 93 overall senior in Brown, and he's a junior, and he's a 90 overall. We're going to move him. We don't need to have a 90 overall player sitting on the bench, that's for sure. McMillan's at 77, is just a redshirt freshman, too. So we're looking good on O-line. Marshall's at 80 overall as a sophomore, and Brandon Bentley here is at 81 overall at right tackle, which is good enough. Not great, but we'll take it. All right, D-ends. D-line, we really need to be better. Huggins is just kind of he's 6'0", 262, not like an insane athlete, just kind of a bulldozer. But he's got Cody Washington behind. He's 6'3", 305, and he plays D-end. I don't really understand that, but okay. Maybe he'd be better at D-tackle. I might actually think about moving him because we're not good at D-tackle. We skipped over Fuller here. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of dude I want on my D-line. 6'6". That's the kind of length I want. 262. He's at 85 overall. Pruitt, who we brought in last year, is at 74. He's got some work to do. Our best D-tackle, just like last year, is 78 overall, 79 overall. That kind of range, not good enough. But it's McKinney. It's really hard to get elite D-tackles in this game. Like, to get them, you can go and like cheese your way to getting them in the recruiting trail. You guys know I like to keep it realistic with the recruiting. It's really hard to find elite D-tackles when you recruit. If you find a 5-star, you better get him if he's good overall. And then Randy Grimes, he will be really good. Just give him a little bit of time. Honestly, both of these guys, they're just young. They just need to get older and more experienced, and they will. I wish it was this year, but you can't put it all together at once. It's very rare that happens. Linebacker looking great. Just like last year, we had Flanagan and Jackson. We got Stevenson this year, who has just waited his turn to have his breakout year. This will be his breakout year, as long as he doesn't get injured. And then Silva's right behind as a redshirt sophomore. He's going to be at that level by the time he's a senior. At Mike linebacker, Mark Rhodes moves up to 84 overall and takes Dean's place. He just wanted it more. 97 acceleration. That's going to be exciting to watch and see what he can do. Another guy that's waited his turn to get to start, and this is his opportunity to get in the mix. And then over there we got Marlon Burley, who's 5'11", 231, 96 excel. Not great raw speed, but he's got good acceleration. I've seen him make some big hits in special teams over the years. So another guy, again, who you've never heard of these names really, especially Burley and Rhodes, but you will this year. At corner, we're looking okay. This is where we have more speed. McCoy's 94 speed. Jones behind him is 91. And Pope even, and all these guys. I brought all these guys in. These are all my recruits. But this is great. It's going to give me the opportunity to kind of roam with the free safety Thomas, so I don't have to rely on, playing with other people because dudes can't, cover. Thinking about you, Will Smith, who's gone, but certainly not forgotten. Good man coverage, good zone coverage here with these guys. So that's good. I'm looking forward to, it's probably going to be Jones on my side of the field. So I'm looking forward to see if he can be an upgrade over Smith. Thomas is at 87 overall as a free safety, 92 speed, 93 excel. And then Michael Schwen, strong safety, gets up to 82 overall for his senior campaign. Not very fast, but, fast enough, I suppose. And let's check out his coverage right now. He's okay. Yeah, not great. Good zone, though, at least. I run a lot of zone, and I rely on the strong safeties to cover a lot of ground, so, we'll take that if nothing else. Johnson's better, so we should be able to extend our range for field goals a little bit. Look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 90 overall players. I think we had like 2 when we got to Georgia Tech, and a lot of high 80s as well. So it's a talented team. Not as talented as I hope to be next year and the year, but beyond that. But we're pretty stacked. All right, here we are. We have 4 players we have to cut. I saw a couple of these stupid walk-ons they just put on the team for no reason, so we're going to boot them off. And then there was another person on the team that just is not up to the level that you need to be to play at our level, who I didn't recruit. All right, so this guy here, this Kenneth Stevenson, I didn't recruit at all. 53 overall. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? Get out of here. And this guy here might be a candidate to get cut too. He's 64 overall as a sophomore. Like, I'd bring in maybe a freshman who's 64 overall, but all right, here's another walk-on we didn't recruit, John Moore. Peace. All right, this guy here, he's just not going to make the team. It's nice to have for depth, but what's he going to do when he comes into the game? He's going to get absolutely bulldozed. He has no skill. He's garbage. And I'm not going to move him to a different team either because he's not going to play there either. So he's getting cut, and we're cutting this McFadden kid because I got way better corners than him, and I want all these guys to play. All right, we're good. We're chilling. All right, here we are, custom conferences, and I think now would be a good time to let y'all know we are moving from the ACC. We've come here in 2 years, taking it over. We've lost a couple of games here and there. You know, upsets happen. They happen in every conference, but we've won the conference 2 years in a row against supposedly the best team elsewhere in the conference, Boston College. So we are leaving the conference, and we are moving to the SEC, where the big dogs roam, where it just means more. Georgia Tech moving from the ACC to the SEC because we want to play the top dogs every single week and get the best games we can. We belong playing with the elite teams, and that's where we're headed. All right, so we're going to hop into the SEC West because there's just better teams over there. So here we go. Here's a look at it. This is what the SEC looks like now. Bama, LSU, A&M, Ole Miss, and then there we are, Georgia Tech. So we're dipping from the ACC to just frankly get some more competition. I'm super excited about that. And it makes sense from a geographic standpoint. The talent standpoint, maybe not in real life, but we are talented, and we're going to come in and win this conference year one. All right? All right, y'all, so we're going to cut the episode here now that we're actually at the preseason, but we took care of position changes, training results, and a big announcement there, moving from the ACC to the SEC. I'm fired up about it. Let me know if you guys are too in the comment section down below. Like the video, sub to the channel. This was preseason part 1. We got preseason part 2 coming up, so be sure to check back and catch us for that one. It should be coming out pretty soon here. We'll do the, we'll do the schedule like we do every year. We'll redshirt the players, check the depth chart, and really just go all in on 2029. It's going to be a great year. We're moving conferences. We're going to get some great competition, better teams every single year. I think it's going to be super fun. If you thought last year was fun, it's going to be ramped up times 3, if not more, I think, this year. So let's go. I mean, this is something I'm really looking forward to. Like I do every time I come on here, but especially now next year, the changes we've been making, I think it's a great decision. But let me know, comment section down below, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in.